I was so excited when I finally got a penguin villager on my island, and I'm so glad I got Friga. I do love that she showed up on couch wearing a picnic blanket as a dress. She is kind of a grandma. That is, a grandma with amazing eyeshadow. Not to mention, she's just a sweetheart, and she always has something loving to say. She really is the grandma that everyone would want. When she arrived, I envisioned building her own winter wonderland forest area where she could live in her igloo, but then I didn't do that. So now she just lives in the Pink Village, which ironically does kind of look like a retirement community. Friga doesn't really come out of her house very much, and now I see why. When she does venture outside, it's usually to come do workouts in the plaza where we spend quality time together. Despite her being super active and health conscious, Friga does have her moments of clumsiness. But hey, don't we all accidentally go into our neighbors' houses sometimes? She seems content here on couch and is enjoying living out her third act on my island. We welcome her here as long as she wants to stay. In honor of Friga, I am super excited to do a squishy makeover and add her to my ever-growing collection of squishies. So now let's get to the makeover. This is the penguin that I'm going to be using to turn into Friga, and unfortunately I see that I just left this penguin laying there without squishing it for a pre-squish squishy makeover. And so I am very sorry that I deprived you of that experience, but don't worry, at the end of the video I will be sure to squish the makeover version of Friga. And one of the best things about this particular squishy is that there are no changes or additions to this thing that I don't need to add body parts or remove body parts. I'm literally just going to paint the whole penguin and turn it into Friga, give it a cute outfit, and that will be the whole makeover. I'm not going to remove the scarf because I really like the scarf. And even though we don't have scarves in Animal Crossing yet, she is going to be wearing one because I think it will make a really cute outfit for her. So the first step is to paint the squishy in a base layer of white matte paint. And that took a little while to do. So it took many coats to finish this layer off. And now we must watch the painting of the top of her head. Now that the base layer is done, I'm going to start working on the face, which is a light, kind of neonish light pink. I don't know if that's a real color, but somehow I mixed together pink and a white using a combination of slick paint and matte fabric paint. That's why it was a little bit difficult to get the paint on and why I ended up using a popsicle stick to try to paint it on, which really just turned out to be disastrous. So as you can see, I just tried to get a thick layer of paint on there just so that you could really see the pink. When I was trying to paint one by one layer, it was just taking hours to dry and the layers were really translucent, so I gave up on that and just sloshed some paint on with a popsicle stick. The bottom of her body is also pink, and I realize this looks crazy right now, but do not worry because the outfit that gets painted over that mess will cover up all the imperfections. So now for the top of her head, I'm just painting a mixture of dark blue and purple to get the color that's sort of a dark purplish color on her head, which is a dark blue / purple. I don't know what you would call it. And now for the fun part. This is going to be the outfit that I chose for her, which in Animal Crossing is called the Yodel sweater. The Yodel sweater comes in many different colors, and the color I chose for her was the purple and gray. And I just really liked how it looked on her, and I have a vision to do a blue scarf, so I thought it would be fun to have the purple sweater with the blue scarf. I'm not really sure why they call it a yodel sweater. Maybe in yodeling they have specific outfits or specific sweaters that you're supposed to wear. I don't know, and if they do, I think that's very cool, and I want one. This sweater was really fun to paint. It was a combination of zigzags and little stitches that just looked like cross stitches on the sweater, and I did my best to replicate the sweater as much as I could. I also did try a few different outfits on Friga. I just felt like nothing I tried really fit her very well. Like, I didn't want to paint the picnic blanket dress, even though I love her style. And I have nothing against picnic blanket dresses, but I just really wanted her to have a winter wonderland style, and the picnic dress just really wasn't doing it for me. So now for her eyes, I'm literally just drawing on her eyes with a marker, and then I'm going to color in her very cool blue eyeshadow. I also used a marker for the whites of her eyes, and then I went ahead and filled the whites in with paint. And here is the part that I waited for the whole time, was to make this blue scarf. It's just what I really wanted to do. I had a vision for like a metallic blue scarf on her, and I'm so excited to put this on. And the metallic paint is really fun. It's very thick and goes on smooth, and I don't need multiple layers of it, and so it was just really fun to do. I do think the scarf is missing something though, just a little something special. So the last step is I'm going to add some snowflake stickers onto the scarf, because I really think that will finish off the winter wonderland look that I wanted her to have. And these snowflake stickers are nail stickers. They're supposed to go on your nails, but I guess they can go on squishies too, and they look great. And I've never worn them on my nails either, but I love using them for decorative things. Oh, hello, Friga. What are you doing in there? Were you eating some ice cream? This squishy was a lot of fun to make, and I'm really happy with how she turned out. She really does have the winter wonderland vibe that I was going for, and she looks very sweet. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you have a great day.